6 hours.
No, it was like nearly 4 hours.
Hang on, let me check. I'll be right-ish back. Hang on.
Oh, whoa! How long was it? that podcast that we like failed to do
Yeah.
just went
Sorry.
off. All right, let me find
Oh,
some.
let's talk about circumcision. I'm in the thumbnail.
I know it's beautiful. Look how many views that got. We didn't even talk about circumcision in the first place. Felt like we lied to them. No.
All right, let's get the real thing. Let's get to the real thing. Read some stories.
Let's see. What's a good one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on.
Alright.
Or is it screen share? There's some
Yeah.
application window. Here we go. There you go. Can you see that?
Nice.
What do you think of this one?
Alright. Is there an urban legend in some nearby caves? I don't think it's just a legend.
Oh, the legend. Oh.
Let's go.
All right, hold on. The legend was that there was a family called the Jacobsons who lived in the village I grew up near in the Lake District. The patriarch, Frederick, was a kind and caring young man. He was heavily involved with the church and regularly helped out the struggling poor around the area, despite being poor himself. His wife Eleanor, however, was thought to be a strange character. The legend is so well known in my town that people in the nearby university write their psychological dissertations on the story. Eleanor was assumed to have had some kind of severe mental illness. Paranoid schizophrenia is the term that most would be used.
When Frederick tried his hardest to help all around him, Eleanor was extremely God-fearing and was a huge struggle for Frederick to deal with. In a time where mental illness meant you were either a lunatic and needed to be locked away, or in some way controlled by dark forces, Frederick kept Eleanor locked in their home most of the time, not to abuse her, but to keep her from harming herself and possibly others. When she did accompany Frederick with his volunteering, she was said to be very pale and frail. Understandable from her living circumstances. However, against the advice of friends and family, the Jacobsons had children. This made Eleanor worse.
In 1942, Frederick was 29 and called up to serve in World War II. What do you... Oh no! What am I hearing?
Oh, someone Mike.
Oh wait, where was I?
You were up there, 1942.
Hand in hand with her young children, walked the streets, wailing in search of Frederick. When she was continuously informed where he was, Eleanor would just sob more and claim that they were wrong, that he had abandoned them.
Soon, it was announced that sadly, Frederick Jacobson was killed in action a few months after he left. This caused Eleanor to lose the last ounce of sanity she had, and, in the middle of a cold January night, she packed some belongings and left her young children on the doorstep of her neighbors and disappeared. These belongings consisted of the Jacobsons' wedding photographs, a crucifix, the children's teddy bears, and a note. The note read,
God punishing me, and I cannot longer accept it. If he does not want me to be happy, so be it. I have repelled the voices for so long in hope that he would give me peace, but he has not. He took Frederick. He shall not take me everything the voices promised. They gave, I have to repay them. Against all, I understand that he has taught me.
A search for Eleanor is made. Combing the nearby woodlands. Wait, what?
Combing.
Combing the nearby woodlands and around the lakes, but only a few items were found that could have belonged to her. In particular, a necklace with a locket containing Frederick Jacobson's photograph. It was found in the entrance of a cave system, too dangerous for humans to travel through to search for her.
As an urban legend, Eleanor was said to have given up her faith in the Catholic Church and began praying to Satan as those who she's believed to keep their promises. There was no proof of this, of course, just scary tales to tell kids.
There's been numerous sightings from just after her disappearance to in the last few years. Commonly on the quiet road nearby the cave entrance, a car will drive down and the figure, Eleanor, will be standing in the middle of the road, frail and undressed. Her head will be turned upwards looking at the sky, her arms hanging bent outwards to the sides, as if held up by something unseen. She will then slowly move, usually described as floating or hovering, towards the cave entrance. It's said if she moves her head to face you, you will veer off the side of the road and die in a fiery crash, though it's never actually happened. There's guava juice in the background. Guava juice is in the background.
That was so weird. What was that in the background? This is where I come in. I grew up hearing these tales so often, it wasn't scary anymore. Just interesting. Eleanor Jacobson was real. There's photographic evidence along with her birth certificates of herself and her children. And there's evidence in archive newspapers noting their disappearance. With that in mind, I had no worries over apparent sightings or legends. I just wanted to see the cave. I knew it wasn't safe to go into, but when has that warning ever stopped a dumb teenager? This was a few years back, so I hope I've learned a few lessons from my adventure.
The cave entrance was well big enough to walk into, but very quickly it shrunk to maybe 4 feet tall to 3 feet across. I could just squeeze in to my surprise. I made sure I was able to get out again before moving further in. I could. My friend, Dean, stayed on the outside, being a whole foot bigger than me. He simply couldn't get in. When inside, he passed the camera we borrowed from our school's art department. Why? Because it had a brilliant flash on it, easily able to light up an entire room in pitch black darkness. It used film instead of being digital, but we could deal with that. Our idea was to see how far I could walk into, and then in the darkest areas where Dean's flashlight couldn't reach, I would take a photograph. It was a system that ended up making me feel very, very frightened. Past the trees, there was a ton of room to move around in, but it was too dark to walk far into. To take a picture, my eyes had to stay on the camera, so I saw nothing until the photographs could be developed.
I got out after about 20 minutes. Despite so much room to move around in, I felt very closed in. Dean said I was shaking when it came out, but I was too worried about the photographs to notice. After some time, we had the photographs developed, and it was underwhelming. Just bright photographs of murky old stone, that was, until we noticed a few were still left on the reel. Dean developed them while I went home and washed off the cave stink. He called me and asked if he could come over soon. Very soon. I said sure.
He brought the photographs with him. 2 were just stone walls. 3 others were blurry. 1. We both sat with staring at it in silence for a while. We asked each other, could it be this or that, or just an awkward rock, or anything other than what we really thought was? Here it is.
Okay, let's see what this photograph's about. Oh, it's a virus. What is this? Oh, whoa, oh no, privacy.
GDPR.
What's this? Oh, wow,
Is that a vagina?
What the? That looks not photoshopped at all, guys. Does it not?
Oh, Mark's coming. Mark's coming.
Wait, he's coming?
Yeah, he's coming. He said.
Oh my god!
Yes, yeah.
He's coming.
Yeah.
Ah!
All right, let's read the last part, and then I can read my pasta.
Yeah. You screen share your one.
All
right. I've never been back the cave. Don't plan to. Whether that photo has what I think it has in it, I don't really care about the truth as long as I never see it again.
Look at that comment by Rabbit Patrons. Holy shit, is that the face of a woman?
Wait, what?
Look down. Rabbit. Oh, alright. Let's read mine.
Wait, I didn't see it. Oh, yeah. It's 3
Yeah.
a.m. now.
Okay.
That's pretty saucy. Is it on Google Hangouts? Yes, Mark. Ugh. Mark shall come on with a soothing voice.
What's up, my
Oh,
phone? Yeah.
a little town
Oh,
called Redtail.
alright, let me go first. Because
All
there's
right.
a lot of paragraphs, so I'll just. Which
Wait,
character?
wait,
do you wanna
wait.
be?
They have characters too.
Yeah. My friend said I'm practicing my rap, and I asked people what you guys doing right now.
Oh. Where is
Okay,
this?
start.
Go on.
That place is where people go to die, the man said to me.
I'd only ask him for directions.
My two friends and I were planning on taking a little road trip during summer, in between semesters of school. We only had a couple of weeks of freedom, so we were going to take advantage of it. We'd always enjoyed sharing spooky stories and urban legends with each other. We were super fans of horror, especially if you had some truth behind it. So naturally, our ideal destination for this trip would be a haunted location within driving distance.
When we were trying to decide where to go, Allison had made the first suggestion.
Ooh, what about Redtail? It's only like 3 hour drive away, and you guys already know the lore surrounding that
Oh my
place.
gosh, he's here!
Ah! Oh, wait, what? What?
He's here! Mark's here!
Oh,
yeah! Ah!
Oh, yay!
Ah! Join the fray!
Right, look at my screen share. It's like, we're reading stories. We're reading
Oh,
spooky
yes.
stories.
Yes, as you can see.
Reddit.
Boom. r/r/ no sleep. The best place to get some scary stories. I don't, Ethan interjected.
What? How do you not? Alton snapped at him. About the Nazis? Carter, I know you have heard of it.
I shrugged. I'm lost.
Wow, okay, well, Alton went on. You know how after World War II a bunch of Nazis fled to South America?
Ethan and I nodded.
Well, apparently, some of them came to the States as well, and they couldn't just go on like some crowded town or city. So they built their own town, Redtail. Redtail Flow is the full name, I think. Most of them were scientists or high-ranking military officials, and supposedly some experiment they were conducting killed most of them. But there are some people living here today.
She had piqued our curiosity, so she continued.
Yeah.
Some say the place is now haunted by their spirits, and people have witnessed the ghost of Nazis past. Said in
Wow.
an exaggerated voice while lifting her arms and twiddling her fingers for an added spooky effect.
Long story short, we decided to go.
The town was located at a pretty high elevation, along the northern border of New Mexico. We had to cross the state line to get there, but that wasn't a big deal. There were no Airbnbs or major hotel chains within 50 miles of the place. We called around town trying to get through to anyone. A lot of the lines were dead or disconnected. Finally, someone answered and agreed to let us stay in his guest house for $20 per night, which was sufficiently affordable.
Adorable.
We transferred 3 nights worth of money to him in exchange for directions and instructions on how to get inside his place. The entire town wasn't listed on Google Maps or any other electronic GPS system, but Allison had an older paper map that would help us get there.
We took my truck and headed to Redtail. After about 2 hours in, the paved road became foreign to my tires, as dirt and gravel was now our new medium. You stopped for gas maybe 45 minutes from a destination, the smallest gas station I've ever seen. Taped on the gas pump was a piece of paper with crude handwriting that read, "Please pay inside."
I walked into the shop, no bigger than my own bedroom, and was greeted by a wrinkled, leathery man. Mark, take it away.
Oh wait, where are we?
How you-
How you doing?
You're the old guy.
We're
Wait,
here. We're here.
near the bottom. Okay.
How
okay.
you doing?
How you doing, kid? Gas is it?
Yes, sir.
As he swiped my credit card, he asked,
So, where are you heading on this beautiful day?
Me and my friends are going up to Redtail. Isn't it right up this road going north? A little over half an hour from here.
he stiffened and grimaced simultaneously. My card was still in his hand, which was now shaking.
Now, why the hell would you want to get yourself into there? That place is no good.
Yeah, I respond. Wait, what? Yeah,
Yeah, go on. I responded a little uneasily.
my friends and I are into that sort of, creepy history stuff, and with all the myths about the Nazis.
That place had some museum kid. His eyes were wide, and his face was reddening. That place was never home to no Nazis. That's all bullshit. Something evil lives there, and it consumes a person's soul and spits it out all mangled like.
I didn't know how to respond. He handed me my card back and left me with a final warning.
Why did they have credit cards? I'm confused. They just
What?
what?
This is present day, remember? This is present
How
day.
old
Yeah.
is he?
And why did they just put credit cards there? Why just put a credit? Why just put credit card system? Is it like a tourist attraction?
Well, you think they'd be modern, you know? Card only, no cash.
But if it's a haunted town and no one visits it, why would there be a credit
It's
card?
abandoned.
Yeah, cause you know they're ghosts.
Oh,
They gotta
This guy invested in some scam.
they gotta do what they gotta do to learn people.
How can do ghosts have credit cards?
Apparently they do.
Oh dear. He leaned towards me as if to emphasize his point. That place is where people go to die.
I said nothing as I backed out of the doorway and advanced to my car. I pumped my gas silently before getting back in the truck. After I drove off, I told Allison and Ethan what the man told me.
Wow, Ethan said. An old man warning us about an old town we're going to. That's some cheesy 80s horror movie shit right there. We all laughed.
Honestly, that makes me more excited to go. Alison said as she grabbed my hand.
We'd been dating for almost 2 years, but luckily, Ethan never felt like a third wheel. Hey, go to Ethan being the bestest friend. We'd all been friends since elementary school. Oh, that's even worse.
You know?
And Ethan never let me forget that Allison had a crush on him first in 3rd grade. That son of a bitch.
About 13 minutes later, we drove past a large green sign with white lettering that read,
City limits. Red tail flaw. Population unknown.
Ooh, unknown. Where I assumed there used to be a number. Someone had graffitied the word unknown on top of it.
Red Tail Flow. Ethan repeated after reading the sign. You know, it reads more like Native Americans named it, not a bunch of Germans.
We laughed a little and I responded. True. So either we are going to an almost abandoned Nazi town or an almost abandoned town built on an ancient burial ground. Either way, I like our odds of finding something creepy.
What does flaw even mean? Ethan asked.
Probably the last name of someone who founded the town, Allison answered.
Ah, yes, I joked. Mr. Flaw, the most German name I've ever heard.
As we approached the town, I felt as if we had stepped back in time to the Old West.
Ooh, bang bang.
So we were basically on top of a mountain. It was not too cold, rather warm actually. Dirt and sand composed the roadways while tumbleweeds greeted us every half mile. On the way to the town square, we had only seen 1 or 2 houses which looked more like abandoned shacks. The rest of the land lay empty.
It was just how I imagined it would look like. Town Square was engraved on a large piece of stone that sat on the side of the roadway. The square was more of a strip, no longer than a quarter mile. On each side of the dirt road were a couple shops, a restaurant, a bar, and a drugstore. And well, that was about it. Some of the buildings looked abandoned, despite having an open sign on the window. There were no people walking down the gravel sidewalks. There were no cars driving through or parked along the street. It looked sincerely abandoned.
Alright, I'm already a little unsettled, I admitted. Ali, how do I get to the house from here?
1 sec. She's pulled out her handwritten directions from the glove box that the man had given us over the phone.
The phone.
Oh.
Okay. Well, alright. H, you go.
Okay. Once you enter the town, yada yada yada, town square. All right, go past the drugstore and make the first left in half a mile on Hitchier Road. Then the driveway will be on our right in another half mile. And I can't read. Where is it?
Oh,
The
no.
mailbox is red and says "Fuss" in white lettering.
I just organized.
Yeah.
As we pulled away from town square, I noticed in my rear view that a few people were exiting some of the buildings we just passed. They walk out slowly, seemed to all congregated in the middle of the street. They were just staring in the direction of my car as I drove away. I didn't say anything to Allison or Ethan because I didn't think much of it at the time.
As we trekked on onwards towards the house, we passed a couple of other driveways. Through we couldn't see where any of them led. The road became narrower as if we went for only one lane of traffic.
Carter! Ethan cried out while grabbing my shoulder from the back seat, his other hand outstretched pointing towards the side of the road. That's it! The red mailbox!
Sure enough, there was bright red with FS painted on the side rather neatly. I turned the car and began scaling the long driveway, making my way to a couple of bends and turns. When the house came into view, we realized it was really more of a cabin. It stood old and weathered, a small wooden cottage with a couple of stairs leading up the front porch. Like who could be okay.
Who wants to bet this place has no electricity or running water? Ethan remarked.
Alright, let me try and do my Kermit impression. Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Oh, you're gonna put that in now.
That's good.
Hey,
It's
Zai,
okay.
you should use a voice changer.
Oh gosh.
Right, Karen.
Where is it? The guy on the phone said it did, Allison said with a touch of defeat in her voice.
We should check it out first before we bring our stuff in, I said.
We crossed the mix of dirt and overgrown grass and ascended the stairs leading to the front door. Allison grabbed the key from under an empty flower pot that sat on the front porch, exactly where the man said it would be. She unlocked the door and we made our way in.
It smelled like an ancient library. It was relatively dark inside. The only light seeping in came from the cracks in the closed blinds. We figured out the electricity worked after I pulled a string in the center of the living room, turning on a single light bulb. The living room was made up of a long dining room-like table with 6 chairs to accompany it. They were all wooden, matching the interior and exterior of the structure. There was no kitchen, but there was a mini fridge. The other 2 rooms were bedrooms, each with 1 mattress adorned with what seemed to be clean sheets, air quotes.
I opened all the blinds and let the late sun's light pour through the glass panes. What happened?
Oh, wait, what?
Mark.
Hey, there's water too. Ethan called to us from the only bathroom, sounding surprised. We're in the clear, gang.
We grabbed our small amounts of luggage and settled into our bedrooms. The sun was setting, so we decided to stay in tonight and figured we'd head into town tomorrow morning. We had bought a couple of board games and a 24-pack of beer to help pass the time.
Oh god, my brother's in there. Let me make it family friendly. Come on, I've landed on board by like 6 freaking times. Ethan yelled at Allison.
Sorry, dude. She said, taking the beer bottle away from her lips. Rules are rules. At least you're not in jail again.
The Monopoly game was quickly growing heated. Along with it, we were quickly becoming intoxicated.
If I go bankrupt before the view, I swear. Thumb.
Okay. Ethan's empty threat was cut short by 3 heavy pounds on our front door. We all stared at it like we'd never heard someone knock on a door before.
Bob! 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 Bob!
Whoa.
We all
No.
flinched a little bit.
I'll get it, I said, rising from my chair. Oh, I wonder if there's a sex scene in there.
No. No,
Oh,
this ain't a
apparently, yeah.
movie.
I think how old are they? Like 16?
Well,
Or no,
I don't
they're like more than they're like older than 16 because
yeah,
They're
yeah.
drinking beer.
they're definitely older. Let's say 20s. They're in like their mid-20s, early 20s.
Right, we're here. You lost count.
Wait, AIDS.
I walked over to the front door, almost tiptoeing for some reason. I unlocked the deadbolt and cracked the door to peek outside. It was dark, very dark. I couldn't see anything, so I flipped a couple of switches on the wall next to me until the outside light came on. Once illuminated, I could see there was nothing on the porch. I pulled the door open wider and poked my head out to look in all directions, but saw nothing. I turned to Ethan and Allison, whose attention was already on me.
I don't see anyone, I said.
Alison stood up and approached the door with a puzzled look on her face. Her eyes were locked on something outside, she pointed.
There! Someone is standing there!
I squinted a little and looked out into the darkness. My heart sank a little once I saw what she did. Somebody was standing maybe 100 feet away from the porch, and it seemed like they were looking in our direction.
Hey, I shouted at the figure. What are you doing?
The outline of the person neither moved, swayed, nor responded.
Allison hastily shut the door. We stood in quiet panic for a moment.
Should we call the police? She said.
I doubt this town even has a police station, Ethan said.
I reached for the knob to open the door back up. Just a crack at first. I didn't see anyone, so I swung the door open yet again. Whatever was there was gone, and Allison saw that as well.
I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, she said.
Maybe they had the wrong house and got embarrassed. I don't know, but the front door is going to be locked. The side door is boarded up completely, and all the windows can't be opened. We're safe. We'll be fine. You still have the key, right? I asked Allison, who nodded in response.
Good. Okay, I said. Let's just finish up this game tomorrow night. I think we had enough to
Drink.
We should probably hit the sack so we can get up early tomorrow.
The others
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
I could
yeah.
tell we were a little on edge. We cleaned up our bottles and settled into our rooms, all the while sneaking glances outside to make sure no one was there. We didn't exactly have anything to protect ourselves with. No condoms. That's fun. Besides chairs and bottles we could throw at an intruder. Ethan said goodnight and headed into his room as Alice and I settled into our own. Once under the covers, we exchanged a few good nights before we drifted off.
When I got up the next morning, I noticed 3 things were missing: my keys, my drugs, and Ivan. I did the math. What
Wait,
if
what?
Allison? What if Allison was Gila?
Wait.
Klein.
Wait, what math? What do you mean the math?
Ethan Klein's gone.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, Ethan's gone. What is this? Oh my god.
It's the Israeli content creators.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, Ethan's gone. He's gone, guys.
Yeah.
Shalom, shalom.
Oh god.
Shalom. Allison and I figured he just might have run into town to pick us breakfast for us. I thought it was strange though. I've never let him borrow my shalom before.
Whoa.
Let alone take it without asking me for it first.
We began to worry as hours passed, and it was nearing 2 p.m., and we had awoken at 8 p.m. This means that Ethan had my car out for over 6 hours. Oh, I think he stole it, guys.
I think he might be
Something-
mind controlled.
Something wasn't right. I suggested to Allison we take a walk and see if he's there. She agreed.
We walked down the dusty road, admiring the beauty of the place. Though it was in the middle of nowhere, and thought it was a literally haunted grounds. It was quite picturesque, a scene straight out of Westworld.
Ooh.
As we walked, we held hands, tossed sand into each other's feet playfully, and found the occasional rock to be kicked until it fell off the road. As we neared closer to the center of town, Allison pointed out a woman walking in that direction on the other side of the road.
As the distance between us and the woman shrank, Allison spoke up to her.
Hey there, she said in a genuine friendly tone.
The woman wore dusty overalls that tucked into her boots.
Oh,
She
she's a
looked like she
farmer.
had been working on the farm. She responded neither to Allison's greeting nor my wave that followed it. She did acknowledge us, though, in a way. She stared at us. She stared like she was seeing a ghost. Her eyes were wide. It didn't quite look like she was scared of us. However, no, not scared, more of a surprised expression. After we passed her, we walked in silence for a moment.
Carter, Allison whispered. She stopped walking. She's staring at us.
I almost became immobile from shock, but Allison's tug my hand helped me to keep my stride. I glanced over my shoulder, trying to be as nonchalant as possible. She was standing in the middle of the road, just glaring at us. I turned back to Allison.
Maybe they haven't seen an outsider in a while.
Yeah, maybe, she replied, unconvinced. They act like they've never seen someone from outside their town.
Once we made it to the town square, we stood in the middle of the road, looking around at each of the buildings. We hadn't seen my truck or any sign of Ethan. It's impossible to leave town without passing the square. So we were determined to find someone who had seen Ethan leave. The largest building in town was the diner. The large letters rooted into the front of the structures read, "Food 24/7."
Food 24/7. That's like a news. Food 24/7.
That sounds like the TV
That's
program.
that's like giving a that's like another name for Uber Eats.
Food 24/7.
It's by Gordon Ramsay.
Whoa.
Odd name for a restaurant, Allison said, without taking her eyes off the sign.
Whoa.
No kidding. Creativity does not seem to be running rampant here, I said in a hushed tone, as if someone was listening.
We walked inside and we were welcomed to an empty diner, similar to those you'd see in the 1950s. We hopped up on 2 bar stools and waited for someone to see us. A couple minutes passed, so I called back, hello, to the open kitchen, but got no response. And then a patron came through the door and sat down in a booth. He was looking at us. Allison and I shot each other a glare.
Hey there, she said to the man. Did you happen to see a red truck come through this morning? He didn't.
He didn't move or blink. He just looked at us.
Another came into the diner. In fact, it was the same woman who we saw walking down the road. She kept her eyes on us as she took a seat, sharing the booth with the man.
Then another person came in, then another, and another.
And they all shared the same booth.
All of them had their eyes locked on us for the moment they entered the restaurant. They all quietly took the seats and continued to stare.
Allison's delicate voice tried to ask the question again to the new patrons, though she was visibly scared. Have a truck?
Whoa, that was
No,
weird.
no response, no movement.
Allison, I think we should leave, I said as I from the bar stool.
Talking to herself, huh?
The diner was almost full of people at that point. It was as if the sole reason of any of them came in was because they knew we were there. They didn't have guns pointed at us. They didn't look angry. They didn't look like they wanted to hurt us. Even so, I felt a real sense of danger around them, like their stares would make me drop dead in an instant. They all just looked, stunned. Their eyes were wide and their mouth barely opened. It created an unmatchable amount of dread within me, the truest sense of terror I've ever felt.
We slowly walked out of the restaurant, and in an unspoken agreement, we began a light sprint to get out of there and back to the cabin.
I don't know if Allison turned back to look, but I did.
They were all in the street.
And they were all staring.
And no one was moving.
Allison and I were walking up the driveway to the cabin. My heavy breathing and rapid heartbeat were all I could focus on. Before Allison, I could even talk about what had happened. He noticed my truck sitting in the driveway, right where I had parked it before.
That son of a friendly cancer. Where the hell did
Cancer.
he go?
Cancer.
Yeah, what was that wait, what?
Cancer.
Where does it say
Family,
this?
family friendly cancer.
Oh, was it real?
Kills everyone.
I'm lost. Where's the cancer?
Give me that chemo in my bloodstream.
Oh God, where
Alright. Where the hell did he go? I said as I advanced towards the front porch.
He had to have gone the other way, Allison pointed out. Otherwise, he would have passed us on his way back.
we climbed the stairs and barged through the door.
Where the frick did you go? In italics, I said, getting straight to the point.
Excuse me, he said. Where the F did you go? I've been sitting here forever waiting for you two bum hats to come back.
What have you been smoking? Allison intervened. We left for town on foot because you never came back with the truck.
Ethan looked truly surprised and then amused. Aha, Mr. and Mrs. Crazy Pants. I get it now. You're pulling my leg. You almost got me. I didn't even hear the truck pull in. You two did a good job. He started to clap his hands together.
I grabbed him mid-clap. We ain't pulling your fricking leg, idiot. When we woke up, the truck was gone. You were gone. The truck was gone. We waited for 6 hours and he never came back. We went to town, just now got back. And we find you and the truck are here again. What are we supposed to think of that?
Now his amused expression grew to one of alarm.
I didn't take your car, dude. When I got up this morning, you two were still gone, he said. Carter, when I woke up last night and talked to you, you said you were taking it out with Allison for a surprise. You never came back.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Allison said.
No, I started. No, I didn't wake up last night. I most certainly didn't have that conversation with you.
Yes, you did. It was dark. But I know it was you. It was sometime in the middle of the night. I heard a thud or something. So I came out of my room and you were standing in the doorway with the keys.
My eyebrows slowly rose in confusion, but he continued.
Mark?
Oh, you said you had a surprise for Allison. That you saw a nice place on the way into town to park the truck and look at the stars. I asked if you were good to drive, and you said you were sobered up enough. Ring any bells?
Allison looked back at me and then back at Ethan. We didn't go look at the stars and would have woken up if he left the bed.
And I would have woken up if you left, I directed the comment at Allison.
We all looked at each other in suspicion, in bewilderment, in panic.
Momentarily, I felt as if I was in the room with two strangers.
And I'm sure they felt the same way.
After our three-way standoff had subsided somewhat, we took our seats around the Monopoly board and we had no intention of playing.
We sat without speaking for a little while, passing and catching glimpses at one another. Our minds were reeling.
Ooh. The silence was broken when I told them what had been on my mind all day.
I don't think I locked the door last night.
Whoa!
Hang
Round
on.
of applause.
This is a series. Look, this is a series.
Whoa, it's only 1 out of 2. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's-
Like next week, we're gonna have to read the other part.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'll save this to my thing so I can remind myself. There we go.
Oh, we'll never know what's gonna happen there.
A minute.
Oh. That's a beautiful picture, Mark.
I know.
Alright.
Oh jeez.
Alright then. What's a beautiful story that we could do?
What about weird fan fiction?
Weird fan
I
fiction.
was like text messages thing that the
You
ones.
wanna do what do we call it? Weird text messages, eh?
Yeah, like those like horror ones, I guess.
Ah.
Like was it? What was that one? Was that Anne like
Yeah,
has went offline or something like that?
like and 36.
Is
I
it
don't know if I
Anne?
can find
Was it
any.
Anne?
I found the site.
Fictional-
Reddit r/text.
Oh, okay. Well, does it look good?
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
screen
Annie
cap
96.
Yeah.
screen. Oh jeez. Wait. Oh no, Mark's gone offline.
Oh well.
Mark.
Let's just find other stuff. Try and
Oh
find
yeah,
a
sorry.
really good.
All right, you're back.
Oh, you found something.
Right, let's look at the top of all time.
r/text. Oh, mom. No, these.
All right.
Whoa.
When you think you're slick, stealing someone else's idea, then find out you're so little satanic.
Oh my god. How many Reddit upvotes do I need to get a nude?
666.
God. Hold on. Oh no.
Oh, these are really slow.
Huh?
These are just like pictures.
Yeah.
I
Let's-
mean, that's.
Maybe I can get one up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wait, what is
Oh,
this?
creepy PMs. Creepy PMs. look.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
that's the one. That's
Yeah,
that's a good one. Creepy PMs. Oh god, no,
I'm going to
I
pregnant
got
you.
messaged by a master hacker.
Oh no.
Right, let's go.
Who's who?
All right. I'll be the hacker then. Your phone is now hacked. Do exactly as I say, and I'll remove the hack. If you don't, then I'll destroy your phone. If you try to block or report me, I'll still destroy it. Now send me your age and a live face pic to prove you're real.
What kind of pregnant am I on? What
Wait,
OS?
what?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
I'm going to look up the top. I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
pregnant
pregnant
you.
I'm going
Oh,
to
no.
pregnant you.
Pregnant me.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
What kind of?
Ye-
Okay, carry on, Mark.
You have 30 seconds to send them before I destroy it.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't need to.
It's been more than 30 seconds.
Yep, and it's getting destroyed.
You didn't really plan ahead for people taking you up on your bullshit, did you?
Yes, I just destroy it. You think I can't?
I'm still waiting on that. Look, I'm gonna go get some lunch. You have fun hacking my phone.
Just copying all your content from it first.
Okay, sure. You done yet? I mean, it can't take that long. I only have like 4 pictures on my phone, and they're all of pigeons.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh, what is this?
Oh wait, there we go.
What you got? What you got? What's that?
96. You asleep? Hit enter.
Uh,
Oh wow, they really advanced this.
Alright, you're asleep? We just take in turns, like each
No.
side and
Guess you're not either. P.
Can, it's the wind. Sounds like cats fighting. What's your excuse?
Studying. Bracket.
Zai?
So that's what they call porn now.
Uh-oh. What? Why can't I
Annie,
see
WTF?
it? Wait, why can't I see it? Oh, here we go.
Not denying it.
McDavies typing. Oh, it's AIDS.
I still can't believe what Johnny did today. Oh, Johnny.
Me neither. That boy has issues.
WTF? The winds are so loud. That doesn't sound normal. Lol.
Ooh.
No one
No
over
wind.
here.
Oh, come
Just
on.
rain. All right, your turn. Go.
No wind over here. Go on, Zai, it's you.
Lucky you. I need my beauty sleep.
Damn right you do. Semicolon. Close bracket.
What? You mean I look?
Wow, it's so English. Shit, I think I heard footsteps on the gravel outside.
Get your crazy dad to check it out.
Crazy
colon
dad.
What? I'm home alone. The family are on holiday, remember? I told you this.
Really?
No.
Till when? We should hang out.
They really sound like footsteps, but there's something about them. Ellipses. I should look out the window, but my bed is so warm. Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
Sure, you want to look out the window when you're all alone? What if there really is someone there in your garden looking up at you?
Not funny, David.
Oh no, they found out our secret.
Wow! Chill. Ellipses. I'm sure it's nothing.
Gonna check. BRB.
If there's
Sorry.
something strange in your neighborhood, who
Who
you
ya
gonna
gonna
call?
call?
Annie96 is typing. Ooh.
David, there's someone in the garden.
Oh no.
What? Really?
Yes, I can see a man's back. Oh, Karki. A man's back.
Sorry.
What's he doing?
He's looking for something on his hands and knees in the bushes.
Ooh. Haha.
Okay.
He must be high. Probably looking for his drugs. Drugs.
He may be probably this guy. Look, I'll show you.
Oh, yeah.
Let
Yeah,
me get
let's
moving without.
Wait. Oh my god.
David, this is serious. What should I do?
Hit him.
Nothing. He'll probably go away by himself. Oh, smiley.
Oh my god, now he's digging with his bare hands. He's ruining the garden.
Shite, he's turning around.
What does he look like? Da-da.
David, what the frick? This isn't funny.
What?
How are you doing that?
Sorry.
Go inside.
What are you talking about?
Oh, what was that behind you?
I can see that is you in my garden. How are you rising up here without touching your phone? Look up. I'm by the window. Can't you hear me banging on it?
Yeah, I know. F, Annie. Now you're scaring me too. I'm definitely not in your garden. That ain't me.
Stop. Oh, wait.
Go inside.
Sorry.
Stop playing around. I can see your face, and you're wearing that stupid football jacket you're so proud of.
It must be someone who looks like me. Honestly, Annie, I'm at home. I wouldn't play around like that.
It has to be a friend of yours, David, playing a sick prank. How else could he be wearing your jacket?
There are loads of jackets like that. My friends don't look anything like me. You just have me on your mind.
Oh my god. Oh,
He digging again.
he digging. Effing leave already! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
Annie, do you have a gun in your house?
I want you to take it. and
Don't
hold
be
it.
stupid, David. I couldn't shoot anyone.
You don't have to use it. Just show that you're carrying. You're lock and loaded.
Does that jacket have your name on your back?
Yeah, the team all got one with their name on.
Oh. I can see your freaking name! Exclamation points. What?
What the
What?
hell is this, David?
Tell you how they speak. Annie, that jacket's in the closet.
Maybe he must be an imposter.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone stole it. Maybe it's that Johnny kid from earlier.
F, he's seen me.
Have to pay respects. Why is he smiling like that?
He's coming.
Call
Call the
the
cops.
cop.
Whoa, yo,
Oh, wait,
so-
oh no! Oh no!
shoot.
Annie!
Oh,
Eddie,
Annie.
pick it up.
Oh my god. Uh-oh.
I called the cops. Told them there's a break-in attempt at your place. They said they're on their way, but it'll take about half an hour.
Look how long she's been gone for.
Annie, you there?
Oh, she's responded. It's in the house. Can't talk. Have to be quiet. Lights off. I'm in a closet with a knife. Hard to type. Shaking too much.
He's like,
Frick. Hang in there, Annie. The police will be there in 20 minutes. Do you know where he is?
it, not he. The look it had when it saw me, David. No person could look like that.
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ. Does it know where you are?
No, I grabbed the knife when I saw it running toward the house, and I got in the closet when I heard it breaking in.
Crash.
Okay, good. You'll be fine. A druggie doesn't have the brains to find someone hiding in the closet. The police will be there soon.
Oh God, it's calling out to me.
It doesn't sound like you, David.
Its
It's
voice.
Yeah.
It's so deep.
Filling the house.
Filling my head.
Oh my god, this is good. What is it
What?
saying?
What happened?
Come out, Annie.
I just want to look at you.
It might be a robot.
That's your conclusion.
And keeps repeating that over and over.
Have I gone mad, David?
Yes. I think she's crazy. Is
Yeah,
this what
she
it
is.
feels like? So crazy.
Just 10 minutes. 10 more minutes, honey. Keep it together. You are so strong. You will get through this.
He's coming up the stairs, but so slowly. Irregular steps.
Why does it look like you, David? Why you?
I don't know, Annie. Please believe me.
Can you make it stop?
Please, make it stop.
Please make it stop. I would if I could. I promise you.
It's at the end of the hall.
David, I didn't say anything to my parents when they left.
I was listening to music.
Is that the last time I see them?
Yes.
Yes.
Annie.
This has something to do with you, David. Only you can make it stop. Think fast.
I don't know, Annie. God, please.
Please.
It might be because I think about you so much. I think about you all the time.
Confession.
So stop.
Oof. I don't know how.
AIDS.
I don't know how.
It's scraping something on the walls, getting closer. Please, David.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard.
Trying. He's like. It's slowing down. Try harder.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
It stopped. I can't hear anything.
Ridley, don't go out yet. Stay put until the police get there.
What should I tell him if he's gone?
Everything, Annie. Everything you told me.
I didn't know you felt that way about me, David.
I'm so glad it stopped.
Can you come over in the morning, David? I really need to see you.
Of course, Annie. I'll be there.
Great. Can't wait.
Annie.
Eli, how do I know this is you?
Wait. Annie went offline. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh, is it her? Is it really her?
Did you get killed?
Oh, who knows?
I don't
Whoa,
know.
wait, what the?
What?
Are you trying to understand?
Gonna edit something?
Oh no.
I don't know.
Boom.
Oh my god.
What if I press the X button? Look, I'm gonna press the X one. Ready?
Yeah.
Uh,
What?
wait, what?
What? No, Sai. Where'd you go? Cyrix, what have you done?
Where is he?
Oh, I just pressed the X button.
Oh my god, you pressed the X button. Oh, how did that turn out?
There's no warning.
I know, it just immediately takes you off.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I found a pretty saucy one.
Yes.
Okay, this is some weird, like, snoods. Look at this snood stuff. Boom. Someone is sending me weird text messages.
Oh, Zai.
What?
Someone is sending me weird text messages.
The first one came a few days ago. Oh.
Yeah.
It was the first thing. Ah! It was the first day night, and I was up to my elbows in a cardboard box full of kitchen utensils and baking pans when I heard my phone ping from across the room. I ignored it and went back to rummaging through the box.
I had moved into my new apartment a few days earlier and was still living out of boxes. The necessities have been unpacked and set up. My bed, the TV, my kitchen table, toiletries have been stuffed under the bathroom sink. A dozen black garbage bags full of clothes have been stuffed into my bedroom closet.
The rest was hidden in a daunting heap of cardboard boxes I hadn't bothered to label when I packed them. I only rummaged through the pile when absolutely necessary, like the night before when I realized that I hadn't brushed my teeth in 3 days and spent half an hour trying to find my toothbrush.
Hang on a second. You know the story you posted about asking questions? Did anyone just ask?
Yeah, here's one. Alright,
What?
get this. Alright? Is it depression or is it sad?
Sad
Well-
depression? Sad depression?
Sad depression, depression, or
Depressed
any
sad?
depressad. That's the only, the only question I got.
Oh, who posted that?
It's a friend by the name of r.neil _. Oh, and would you like to hear some pickup lines that I heard?
Oh wait,
Well-
concentrate on the thing.
All right. Anyways, it's you, Sai.
An hour later, I had abandoned the box of kitchen crap and curled up on the couch to watch TV. I was wearing an oversized orange hoodie that I could pull over my knees like a blanket. It was the wee morning hours, and the only shows were playing were infomercials for blenders and crappy old episode of CSI. I had just flipped into a televangelist preaching when I heard my phone ping again. It was still next to the stove where I had left it charging.
This time, I got up and dragged myself across the kitchen. I was teetering on the edge of drunkenness when a $5 bottle of bitter Pinot Grigio
Gosh.
I had helped myself to for dinner, pretending it would help me unpack. It just made me feel all warm and floppy and silly, and even less motivated than before.
I picked up my phone and looked at the text. The first thing I noticed was that both texts were from the same person. The second thing I noticed was that instead of a contact name or phone number, this person was identified simply with the purple devil horn emoji.
Ha ha ha.
Ooh, spooky.
So here's something. What's it? Here's something you should know about me. I'm not the sort of person that uses emojis. I'm definitely not the sort of person that would say someone has a contact in my phone using the emoji instead of their name.
Oh, millennials.
That's when I noticed the third thing about these texts. They were picture messages. That setting on my phone where message content is kept private on my lock screen. So instead of seeing the text or picture, my phone would just say text message or picture messages.
I think he's got snoods.
Yeah.
Sober me might have seen red flags pop up at this point, but drunk me was excited.
Oh my
It seemed
god!
flirtarious and naughty.
Is this a guy or a girl? Very confused at this point.
Or maybe
was-
gender neutral.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Gender neutral.
I quickly tapped in my passcode and clicked straight into my messages to see what pictures this purple grinning devil had sent me.
2 black rectangles. Pictures were of nothing. I tapped one to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I pinched the screen to zoom in, then out again. Nothing. I opened the second one. Same thing. Just black.
Sober we wouldn't have responded, but drunk me wanted to flirt back. I thought for a second about what to say, then typed, I think you forgot to turn the flash on. Hey Mark, why aren't you in camera mode, or is it something weird?
I don't know. It's something about my camera. It's not
Okay.
working properly.
Okay.
Where were we? Despite my drunkenness, I immediately knew that was the stupidest thing to say. Who was I talking to? Was I assuming he was sending a dick pic or something? I hadn't even given my number out to anyone recently, and even if I had, that wouldn't explain why they were showing up as the purple devil horns emoji.
I grabbed the water bottle out of the fridge and walked to my bedroom, staring at my phone as I went waiting. I threw myself onto the bed and kicked off my jeans. Then I opened Safari and typed, "Can someone have an emoji instead of a phone number?" into the search bar.
Can someone have an emoji? Let's type it in. Type it in.
Someone- let's see. Can someone have an emoji instead of a phone number?
We'll just
And
pop
here we
up.
are. Why are people use? Oh no! Oh god! Ew!
Oh no.
Oh.
No, nothing. Anyways,
This is fictional then.
I think just what she tried to search up was fictional. All right. Where are we?
I think it was Zai's turn now.
I
go.
must have nodded off before I managed to read the answer. But I woke up the next morning with my face pressed against my phone, glued with a sticky layer of drool.
Mm.
Retracting the events of the night before, I clicked open my messages to see if the purple devil had ever written back. He or she had, but it was just another black rectangle, no messages.
Try again. I typed and hit send.
I fought back my wine hangover with a handful of aspirin and a bottle of water I had left untouched next to the bed. Then I went to work.
Oh, I didn't hear back from the purple devil until that night. I had almost forgotten about the whole ordeal lately. Entirely. I was in the shower washing my hair when I heard the phone ping from the pile of crumpled up clothes I had stripped off and left on the bathroom floor.
There was still soap in my hair, but I was curious to see if it was my purple mystery admirer. I cracked off the water and leapt out the shower. I was making a huge puddle on the tile floor. But I didn't care. I dug through my heap of clothes, pulling my phone from my pants pocket.
Sure enough, it was the purple devil, and he had sent yet another black rectangle.
In a sober frame of mind, I started to feel freaked out. Was this just some sort of prank? It had to be someone I knew, right?
I finished rinsing my hair, then went into the kitchen. I wanted to make myself a cup of coffee, but
Tea.
after searching in vain, I gave up and settled on wine again because I'm an alcoholic. I knew it was a bad idea. I had to calm my nerves.
I planned on stopping halfway. Where is it? Through the bottle. I didn't realize I had finished the whole thing until I tiled the bottle back to take a sip, and a tiny drop fell on my tongue.
I opened my messages again and pulled up the purple devil. He hadn't sent any more of his black rectangles, but I wanted to get the bottom of it.
I was also feeling relaxed and drunk.
The pillow is on the floor.
And the idea of a secret admirer had become more appealing and less alarming.
Who are you? I typed out. Then I hesitated and hit backspace until it cleared the message. I tried again. Do I know you?
That's better. I thought more flirty, less accusatory. I hit send.
Mm. I waited and waited. I watched an entire rerun episode of CSI Miami. Still no response.
Drunk curiosity turned to drunk frustration.
Hello. I typed and hit send before I could reconsider. I'm not gonna speak for a minute, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
Alright.
Then, what? Am I not interesting enough for you?
No response.
Well, fine. I said out loud to nobody and I stomped to bed.
I had almost drifted off to sleep when I heard my phone ping from under my pillow.
It was from the Purple Devil. No message, just another black rectangle.
So you're not just gonna say anything? Who are you? I typed.
I waited for a response until I drifted off to sleep.
I woke up the next morning and immediately reached my phone. For my phone, one new text from Purple Devil, one more black rectangle, bringing the total to 6.
At this point, I wasn't sure what I felt. I was 20% curious, 20% annoyed, 20% freaked out, and 40%
hungover.
Oh,
It was Saturday, so I didn't have to work, but my pounding headache wouldn't let me sleep in. I dragged myself out of the bed and went to the pile of boxes that needed unpacking. By noon, I had managed to reduce the pile to a few lingering boxes. I thought about hitting the mess of clothes bags in the closet. I had dumped them there on move-in day, closed the closet doors, and had looked at them since, but I decided I had done enough one day.
I rewarded myself by driving to the grocery store and picked up another bottle of wine and some spam. Spam. Yes, luxurious meat to fry up for dinner.
I watched CSI and ate my spam. And then I sprawled out onto the couch.
What the hell?
I hadn't opened the wine yet, and I thought maybe I didn't need to. Maybe I could take the night off.
I watched a few more episodes and still hadn't opened the wine. I was tempted, though, so I decided to go lay down in bed. The further I was from the wine, the stronger my resistance.
The digital clock on my nightstand said it was 11:30 p.m. I hadn't gone to bed that early in months. I let my head hit the pillow and closed my eyes, willing myself to fall asleep. I couldn't remember the last time I had tried to go to sleep sober.
I might have drifted off, but then I heard my phone ping. But I didn't want to look. But I was too anxious not to look. I braced myself, expecting to see the Purple Devil. My heart strained in my heart. I could feel my blood pulse through my temples.
But it wasn't him.
Verizon MSG, you've about 75% of your 2 GB data plan.
Of course I have. I sighed and rolled my eyes at myself. I had gotten cable and internet installed the day I moved in, but I had never switched my phone over to Wi-Fi. I opened my settings, searched my router name. It prompted me for the password.
I couldn't remember the password, but I had taken a picture of it on the back of my modem. I scrolled through my camera roll and found the picture. It was too dark and I couldn't make out the letters and numbers.
I pinched the picture to zoom in, trying to make out the password, but the picture was too dark. Out of habit, I went to the photo settings and started aligning the photo with exposure and brightness tools.
Ooh! Then the realization struck me like a wave of cold water. I was lightening the picture to reveal something that I couldn't see. What if I did the same thing with the Purple Devil's pictures?
I felt a chill go down my spine, even though I had no reason to feel afraid yet. I clicked
Ooh.
on my messages and pulled up my conversation with Purple Devil. 6 black rectangles were waiting for me, and my fingers shook as I saved the first one he had sent.
I opened my camera roll and opened the first picture. Then went to the settings. I held my finger on the exposure slider and slowly moved it. The picture brightened as I did. Wait, what?
It was like watching a photo develop. The image slowly appeared, forming before my eyes. The brightness melted the black away and revealed shapes. My bed, I realized. It was a picture of my bed, the same bed I was laying in.
I couldn't control my shaking anymore. My body had gone numb, my limbs cold.
I frantically went back to the conversation, saved the rest of the picture, then clicked back to my camera roll.
I brightened the second picture. It took me a second to realize what I was looking at. It was me, sitting on my couch, drinking wine from the bottle. Hello?
You're back.
Hello?
Carry on.
I felt nauseous as I recognized the orange hoodie I was wearing and realized that the photo had been taken that first night. He had it taken from behind a stack of boxes while I was watching TV right before he sent it.
What happened, Mark?
I went to order something.
Oh, that's
He
pretty
had
spicy.
he had been in my home. He had been watching me while I was sitting right there in front of him.
I knew I should call for help. The police, my landlord, anyone. I should get out of the apartment, but I couldn't. I needed to see the rest first.
I opened the third picture and started brightening it. Any blood that was left in my face drained when I saw the picture, the shape of my face form out of the darkness. It was me, in bed, passed out in my orange hoodie, the bottle of water next to me.
Oh, God. Mark.
There were black lines across the photo, and when my eyes glanced up to trace the angle it had been taken from, I realized it was the closet. The lines in the photo were slits in the closet door. He had been watching me from the inside.
I grabbed my blankets and ducked under them, even though I knew that wouldn't help anything. I should run. I should leave. But I was glued to the spot. I opened the next picture, but before I could brighten it, my phone pinged.
No, 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 no.
It was the purple devil. It was another black rectangle.
I opened it. My fingers shakily hit save. My phone nearly fell out of my hands. My palms were so sweaty. I swallowed, tried to drag the slider to adjust the brightness. My finger slipped, and instead of gradually brightening, it went all the way to the end of the slider and instantly illuminated the frame. My eyes adjusted, focusing in.
It was my bed, taken from the same angle as before. I could see a lump hiding under the covers, and I knew it was me. The photo was different than the other one, though. There were lines. He wasn't in the closet anymore.
I didn't wait anymore. I didn't think. I threw my body forward. My feet hit the floor in front of the bed as I whipped the blanket away from me, throwing it towards I knew where he must be standing, waiting.
I ran because I was sober, because I had never been more terrified of anything in my life, because the fear gave me a strength and speed I didn't know I had.
I felt him behind me closing in as I reached the front door of my apartment. Everything happened in slow motion. My hand fumbled with the lock. My other hand grasped the door handle. I heard footsteps behind me, felt fingers wrap through my hair and grazed my skull just as I pulled the door open.
I never looked back. I ran, screaming down the hallway and through the stairs, all to where the car was parked. I locked myself and hit the gas, my tires screeching angrily over the pavement. I didn't dare look in the rearview mirror, even after I made it to the highway.
I didn't catch my breath until I was pulling into my sister's driveway. It was the only place I could think to go. All the lights were off, but I ran up to the front porch and rang the doorbell 3 times.
I could tell I had woken her up. She came to the door in her cat pajamas, rubbing sleep from her squinty eyes. She was mad at first, but I think she was surprised, relieved to see me sober. She told me I could sleep in the guest's bed, and we'd talk about it in the morning.
I fell onto the guest bed, still trying to make sense of what happened.
Then have it again. Ping.
It was from him.
A black rectangle. Is it a series?
No, it's not.
Let's check the comments.
Wait, is the sister the devil then?
I don't know. Oh, look at this. A black rectangle. And as I lightened the the photo like the others. I let out a terrible scream as I read the phrase no one wanted to hear.
Send nudes.
Oh God.
Ping.
Right,
Ping.
scroll down and see even more comments.
300. Damn, that's a lot. Why you didn't brush your teeth in 3 days? That's the real horror here. What happened? Did he ask you out? Oh, right. So this was updated.
Oh,
Huh. That must have been odd to read when it just suddenly stops.
yeah.
That's the end of someone stopped me sharing Mimi.
Alright, what should we do next?
I don't know.
Oh,
Something weird.
reacting to old videos.
Wait,
I
no,
think-
no.
I think ages would be better though.
No, we have to wait till it's my 5th year. Well, when it's officially 5 years. Hold on.
5 years. Yeah.
5
When
years.
is it?
Hold on, let me check. I know it's on March. It's 28th of March. That's when 5 years come out.
2000 and what?
2014. 28th of March. 5 years. Only 93 subscribers. Oh.
Wait, you
That's
guys coming
beautiful.
tomorrow?
For what?
I think something about Tito Richie or something.
No, I don't know. What the hell? Oh.
Wait, what?
I was like, I was looking at Sarex's thing. I was like, what's that? There's someone behind you. Oh no. Being followed. Oh, what the?
Oh, he's gone. What's next? What should we do?
I don't
Should
know.
we read more stuff?
Find something. I have to go and cook something first.
Oh damn.
Nachos.
No, rice. Because we're Asian. Nachos are for tomorrow.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Alright, you guys do something in the meantime.
Right.
I'm
Wait,
gone.
so
What are you gonna do in 5 minutes?
you watched Alita Battle Angel yet?
I've watched
Yes,
Alita.
I've watched it in 4D. That was an experience.
The
My
ending
God.
is weird. The ending is weird. Just like
Well,
like-
I feel like they want to, cut it off.
Yeah.
They want
goes
to.
off like. "Urgh."
Yeah, it's like I'm coming for you. The guy who played in the Incredible Hulk,
I'm going up to Zalem.
and she's like, "Yeah, I won after like years." To
So
think
jealous.
that movie was definitely so much better than that one movie with Black Widow. What's the name?
Like with a like.
Ghost in the Shell. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's so much better. They actually made it into a proper manga. Like it's so much better. They did justice to this manga.
Whitewash. So whitewash.
I mean, at least with Alita, they actually make it look like she's from the comics. I
Yeah.
mean, look at this. Hold on, let me get it up.
Alright.
Let's see how she actually looks in the comics.
Looks like I have to go to McDonald's in a bit.
The McDonald's. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess this will be our last thing, huh?
Guess the stream will cut short.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, it's not like we don't want it to be like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because you
God.
see HHP.
Oh, here's Alita. Found her. Look at her. Look how look at that. Doesn't she look exactly like the movie? So much like the movie.
And then you look at her in like real life.
Oh my gosh.
God. She
Well,
looks
actually-
she looks Jewish in real life.
It looks like Tila.
Yeah,
Oh.
it looks like he.
Oh God, it wasn't her. Oh,
What?
whoops. But look at this creepy guy. I think this is the scientist. I think that's who they're fighting.
Yeah.
Battle angle.
Battle Angle Alita.
They literally just made in the movie. It's just literally the other way around.
Yeah.
Alita Balata. Yeah. What the hell? Oh. Oh my gosh. What is this? Is this Alita? No, wait, what? Panzerkunst. Oh, here she is. Here she is. There's Alita. there's the beautiful maiden.
Look at that boobs. Look at those
Ah.
boobs.
I feel like they downgraded in real life. They just slightly nudged it.
Whoa! Look at the wiki page. Like for
What
at
is
least
it?
look at the pictures that they show.
Let's see.
What show us?
Hold on. Oh god, I have to use this one. Alright. Look. It shows
Yeah.
the cover release and then
Wait a minute.
The guy looks like a pervert.
Robert Rodriguez.
The guy looks like a pervert.
He does. Oh, and that's the actual guy, John Lando.
Yeah. Then I think this is the director or something.
It's Robert.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is getting weird. Oh my god, there's multiple. Oh god. I just like had to watch what you sent us.
Man, you know that guy who did the Hitler thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died. I think he died.
No. He
Now, where is it? Let me find it.
Show and tell.
Guy who played Hitler dies.
Guys who played. Oh my god.
Let me whip
Hitler
it out
died.
right here.
Oh god, his name's Bruno as well. Oh no.
He played Hitler Downfall, dies age 77.
What does he look like there?
Look.
Oh my god. Oh, no way, he's dead? No. He's such a beautiful man. Oh.
Oh my
Is
god.
he actually
When was
German?
this?
Is he actually German?
Yeah, what was he?
I think he was German. Yeah, I think he was German.
And look at that, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. Such a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess.
Lol has appeared.
What the hell? You trying to do here?
Discover more apps for your video call. Oh, that's boring.
What?
Alright, let me. Something I found out.
Hebrew. Oh.
Oops. Alita, the American war crash operation 2017 Cyberpunk is based on Yukito's manga's Temper of Gundam.
Gundam?
Wait, let me make
It
a
was
few edits
written
first
by
so we
Robert
can read
Reed.
it.
It is okay. I gotta do my own stuff.
What the hell what is happening?
He's saying Rose's self. Okay, I know. You do your edits.
Alright, there we go.
Okay. Alita McCarthy, 2019 Pele Cyberpunk, basing on the Rapanga of Yokoshiro of Gundam. AKA Alita Battle Alita. It was directed by Robert Ruiguez.
Ruiguez, hey!
It was crowned by Jaron and Leta Kalogridis.
What?
It was produced by Ken and J. Lando, Ruza Ozark as Al, Say Borgen performs as described by Kutorp and Jennifer Connelly, Mala Ali, Ed reviewed Jekyll Haley and Kayan Johnson.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay, here's my version.
Alright.
Right. Arita, Battle Angel Kijo, 2019 online punk action movie, is based also known as Gun M, with Yuki comic series director Robert Rodriguez, James Cameron, Cameron made by Lita Kalogridis, John Lando Road. Supporting roles starring Rosa Salazar, Alita, Christopher Waltz, and Jennifer Connelly. Mach Ari, Ida Skring, Jackie or Haley, and Kean Johnson, such as Cyber.
Oh, Cyber.
Cyber. Right, also have another one as well. This one is more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bacon double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Right.
Nuggets.
Let's see.
9-9.
Okay, ready? Okay.
Alright.
Lolita Battle Angel movie.
Wait, show your screen. Wait, show your screen.
It's on my phone.
Alright.
let's read it.
Sorry. Lalita.
Battle
Alright.
movie.
Is it reversed?
No.
No, luckily it's not.
Okay. Lolita Battle Angel movie based on the series of comics Yukito Kishiro Ganem, also known as the Battle Angel Arita Network American Punk Year 2019. Directed by Robert Rodriguez, written by Vilkolovit Wakaligrid, James Cameron, John Landau, and Cameron. Salazar Rosa Leaf. Star characters is Christopher Waltz, Jennifer Connelly, Mahershala, Fragrant John Conjacure, Comet of Halley, and Ken Johnson.
Cool.
Now, what should I do next? What should I do next?
Do what? Hold on.
Alright, hold on. I'll be back.
I'll be
Do
back.
PewDiePie like his
Right.
like Rick
When it's
Major.
back for some rice, we'll. Oh yeah. Suzuki Kirgi.
Oh no! What?
No.
If I remove the Japanese?
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Sword Art Online says Ricky is an illustration of the epic Japanese light fiction series written by Chonyan series, which takes place in the near future. Their protagonists play a key Yasunaki Yuki through the virtual reality world MMORPG on the Kazuto Kirito and Sword Art Online.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Google Translate.
Okay, this is the new. Okay, it's got the Kurgi. Okay, Ishan Online new light series Japanese Karakawaka and Avec illustrations. The series takes place in the near future and focuses on the protagonist Kazuto Kiraizu Kurgi Zozo playing in the world of virtual reality MMORPG different
Oh,
Kurgi Zozo.
Clergy in art online. Oh wait. MMORPG.
Okay,
Oh, try say this now. My screen.
okay. Right, ready?
Yeah.
Art and Line, Hepburn, Sudodo, Toto, or Rain. Oh no. Art and Line, Hepburn, Sudodo, Toto, on Rain is a venerable racer by Ricky Kawahara and end by Abic. In the future, called Miss Kazuto Kirigaya and Insuni Yuki, as they are away in the Ames reality MMORPG signal. Kawahara was the first commentator from 2002 to 2008. The light novels began to mark on ASCII Media Works, then Geki Bunko Seal from 10th February 2009, with the spin-off series launched in October 2012. The order has been released by ASCII Media Works in Kadakawa. The Romanians and Hachabonga are already authorized to be released on the north of Ike on the end.
Right. Try and translate PewDiePie now.
Hang on, let me do something.
Alright.
Let me do the same as yours, but it's more different. Come on, come on. Yes. Yeah. Right, I got it. Alright, go on my screen.
Yeah, I'm on your screen.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let's do PewDiePie.
Alright. What?
Oh no, Roblox lifts ban after social media backlash.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg.
These guys will crush PewDiePie. Okay, Felix Alvid and Ulf Kjellberg. All right, PvP and famous, the comedian, video gamer, player, commentator, Sweden YouTuber. Comment drum mainly includes high in the block to know YouTube videos, comedy format display.
Wait, what did it say? His name was
P-
what?
PvP.
PvP.
All right, it's coming. Okay.
Oh, he said-
Oh no, this is more funnier. All
oh,
right.
okay.
Okay. Felix R. Felix R. Gilberger K says, "Oh, BLDB online YouTuber Sweden comedian, famous for its video content from YouTube, mostly as Go Play comments, video blogging, video game player suspense, and comedy show in the form."
Do T-series next.
All right.
Uh,
Hang on, let me do that in Israeli something.
Hebrew, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing PewDiePie.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Oh, 8 is back.
What have you done?
Oh,
Okay. What? What? No, no, no.
what happened?
What have you done? Let's
Oh, right.
bother.
Hang on. Okay, I'm back.
Oh no.
Okay.
Whoa. What is this language?
W.
All right, I'm gonna let me do the same again, but this time it's in Japanese.
Ooh.
Alright.
Okay, World Scrambler. Huh? What? No, 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 no. Okay. No, no, what just happened? Hang on.
Oh,
Right, there we go. Okay, you got
yep.
it. Right, ready? Let us hear it.
A what?
What?
I can't hear anything. No copy P, let me know, ready. Minimum Lou magazine, rich cookie, old E poo, no EU, tuss and eagle E in mood.
Alright, let me do Sword Online and that.
Oh no.
Suzuki Corgi, Zozo.
Oh, Suzuki Kargi.
Oh no. Show officials are informed. Blu-ray is coming to the gallery.
Oh no. I'm in error.
What should I do next?
Yeah, T-series. Yeah.
Alright.
God. Uh,
Super Cassettes Industries Private Limited.
Alright.
whoa.
World Scrambler. English to Jap. My balls, it's weird. It's establishing of a company that is established Idle Corporation 1 company. I do not want to do anything, but I do not know how to do it. I'm writing to ask.
What?
Right, okay. Alright, Super Cassette Industries.
Flashlight mo, anak.
Huh?
Cellphone mo, bilis, flashlight. Magpas na lang to.
Oh god, are you E-Dot?
Whoa.
Okay, doing business as a T series, Super Tape Industry Pte Ltd was founded in 1983 by the indie music record label and film production company Gulshan Kumar. The audio music soundtrack and the independent pop music are basically well known.
Oh.
Alright. Okay, I'm getting this on. Ready? A large group of private industry, Operation Chain, TCO Limited, the Indian music label, a film production was started in 1983. It is known mainly as a soundtrack for Yodian in indie pop.
Oh.
What can I do next?
Ninja.
Okay. Ninja's a millennial.
Jessica Gotch.
Whoa. Whoa.
Right.
In Equilibrium Tea Company, One Web Business is Rusty Ear Boys.
Right. Right, ready?
Mhm.
It's coming up. Okay. Fellis Richard Blevins is the spasmodic flow of Americans. And
Oh.
more generally, his online pseudonym Ninja, internet personality and philanthropist. He has currently more than an average of 3 million followers and more than 30,000 views, 300 views in 2019 years of the most concerned assembly line.
Hmm. Hmm.
Most concerned assembly line.
All right, right. This is the next one. All right, next one. Richard Fells Blevins. His nickname Ninjas is more often Shake, personality media, streaming internet and philanthropist. February March 2019 was another river on Twitter, with more than 3 million followers and more than 3,000 spectators per week, an average of one. Wait, what? Ninja's a philanthropist?
Whoa.
He's interested in humans.
A person who seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially by the generous donation of money to the good causes.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try Drake.
Oh no.
Drake.
Ubery Drake Graham. His name is Ubery.
Uber.
Do not. Oh, oh no. Why is this so? What's this so scrabbled? Let's. I'm just gonna grab something Japanese.
Ooh, Cardi B.
Cardi B. Okay, let me look up Cardi B on my thing. Cardi B, Cardi B, Cardi B. Right, let's go. Professionally known as Berkalis Manlis Almanzar, Cardi B, American rapper, singer, and songwriter. After the viral video on Instagram became some of her articles, she was born and raised in the New York Bronx, which is some of her articles.
Oh.
Next one, this is awesome.
Cool.
Oh, okay, Berkalis Almanzar, very professionally as Cardi B, is an American rapper, singer, and poet. After many reports and videos on the grapevine and Instagram, was born and grew up in the Bronx in New York, becoming an internet celebrity. Logan Paul.
Oh no.
Alright. Logan Alexander Paul is an American actor and additional celebrity. After original internet video service platform Vine became famous by video sharing, Paul first moved to Facebook and YouTube to close. Weighs 1.88 things tall. Let me see. Oh, Paul Logan Alexander is an American actor and celebrity online. First time after moving to Facebook and leaked up the closure of the podium, Paul rose to fame through the Vine videos and video services which previously stared. Hang on, let me do something. He's 50. Okay.
What is the A screen for this?
Joni Chore. Joni Chore. This is JoJo Siwa. Joni Chore, JoJo Wrinkles are American dancers, singers, and actresses. YouTube personalities. Jessa and her mother danced together to Wrinkle, her mother's 2 seasons, as both her single Boomerang and the candy store for the children's appearance. She's like 15 years old. She's younger than us in AIDS.
Oh yeah, she's only. Oh my god. Ah, just think about that.
Damn,
Oh.
we're older than her, apart from Mark. Is
Yeah.
Mark old? Mark
Wait,
is.
what? Yeah.
Oh my god. Literally like sexy as hell.
Mm,
What should we do?
I don't know.
So just a
should-
multiplayer game.
What do you mean?
I'll play on this.
What? Playing what?
What we should do?
I don't know.
Like during this week, we should do some Apex Legends.
Yeah.
On
And
the
Apex,
week.
Apex
Apex-
Legends stream.
Let's do the Apex Legends stream, Mark, on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, this half term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh god. Oh, well then. Shall we call this a stream?
Call it an end.
How
Shall we?
how do we end this?
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
See ya.